Hello again, people of the internet. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright.
I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the officer. The banana?
He means the glove.
That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
That's all you had to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying.
Wow! Huzzah! You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
I'll find out the truth. No matter how well you craft your lies.
Yes, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yep. So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time.
That was very rude of you. But, then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university.
No name? Trashy?
Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country.
But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now.
Oh, please! Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country.
That arrogant little snot. How did you know what time it... Sorry. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so...
Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. Oh god, this guy sounds like a total fucking, like...
He's like a rich prick.
No, more than just a rich prick. He sounds like a fucking, what's the... The ones that always, like, are, like, smirking at people that they're, like debating.
Thumbing their nose at you or something?
No. It's a group going right now. They're, like, conservative, and they're...
Proud Boy?
I don't think they're Nazis.
There
was the video, the one that was just smirking at the Native Americanized...
Oh, I don't know what they're called.
Oh.
Yes, hello.
Hey, Craig, what's up?
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry.
That's okay.
What's up?
So I say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Said hi to you. Didn't say hi to Nick.
So it turns out that a lot of my videos, all the videos I've been recording with Bandicam, didn't have game audio being recorded.
Game audio. It still recorded the voices because the microphone works, but...
Yeah, but it's fixed now, though.
Because now, Bandicam just records like fraps.
But unfortunately, the final case of the last Phoenix Wright trial and 13th episode of Danganronpa V3 did not have any game audio.
For Phoenix Wright, it's not such a huge deal, at least, but...
But Danganronpa has voice clips.
Danganronpa,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay.
It's fixed now, though, so is that at least.
Yeah.
That's good. Leave it to it.
Okay, bye. Anyway, his arrogance is really intolerable. What should I do now?
Press harder. Harder?
Answer the question. How did you know what time it was?
I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. He sounds more than just a rich prick. He sounds like a fucking, like, complete asshat.
I mean, yeah.
You're just a shallow man who can only sit on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. That's pain.
As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in the picture of the crime scene.
Looks like a telephone booth.
There's a... Hold on. Next to the telephone booth. Next to that bench.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that at first.
That's okay. Oh, so it is.
I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking it apart...
And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about first-class waste of time.
Yes, we get him. He's a conservative. Anyway. Well, in any case...
Oops, that's not what I meant to... And how did you know he was a police officer?
You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy, do-it-yourself hairstyle practically screamed, I'm a police officer, cheap, low-quality shoes, ugh. This looks like wearing an officer's uniform.
Shouldn't that statement come first?
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do?
Even I haven't figured out that yet.
She just kind of tags along as a defense attorney, like, helper-ish kind of thing?
Well, you have to remember Phoenix has amnesia.
Right, I know. But even so, like, beyond that, she doesn't really have an occupation. She's just kind
She's a
of
spirit medium. Who just tags
Not-
along with...
technically an occupation because she's not doing it for a professional
That's
living.
true.
She doesn't, like, actively...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Are you sure you got a good look at her face?
Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you.
I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court.
Then please don't make me have to raise my voice.
Even the judge is fed up with this whole thing.
Yeah.
Are you finished? I'd like to continue, if that's alright with you.
Jeez. So you're sure, and you're not mistaken.
Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. A knockoff, really. Dare I even say a pirated version?
I like how when most people do like their head shake, it's just, you know, like a really quick, like 3-thing animation. But because they have to add his hair wiggle, it takes longer. like it takes so long for him to shake his head just because of the hair waggle animation.
Flips hair. You don't even understand me, man. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Of course.
Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? The banana!
The banana?
That he tripped on and died from.
Ugh.
Dun dun dun!
Wow.
Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas.
Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Like, see how much longer it takes.
I know. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Now you never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. He is bananas.
He could be, but if there's no reason to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene, then what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was saying one thing and it was something else?
If he mistook something for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there was no way he could have seen what he said he
Contradiction,
did.
which means therefore he could not have seen the proper face because he mistook a baseball glove for a bunch of bananas. Boom.
I remember what this case is. I remember it's coming back to me. The reason he thought it was bananas is because he wasn't wearing his glasses, because the glasses found under the victim were his.
Because he murdered him.
Yeah.
I was kind of putting the pieces together.
I mean, it's obvious that he murdered him. I mean, this is the first case. He's the one who hit us over the head and caused us to have amnesia. I mean, if he's not the murderer, then...
I figured. There was also a slight chance he was only an accomplice for some reason, but I figured he was the murderer, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do.
Wait, did I say that by line?
I don't know.
Oh well.
This game doesn't have a thing like Danganronpa does, but oh well.
Why should monitors like?
I don't know. It just does that. Something to do with the power cord or something. I don't know. She's right. She's got a sharp mind. I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick? I really wanted to slap him in the face with it.
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here.
Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't you think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me?
And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Is that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove?
Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite?
That's not... No!
Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness...
has bad eyesight.
By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
How? What? Why are you asking me that? About this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, I know what you mean. You're a feminazi!
Oh, well, he's talking fast anyway.
Insult.
That's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 2200. You're supposed to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them...
How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then?
Of course!
How about it, witness?
You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who put Joan of Arc to death. She was brave and courageous only because...
Which boils down to you're not wearing glasses at that time. Therefore, you identify the identity of the woman you saw at the crime scene, and that of the defendant, cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height of it was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit sitting on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court of what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as I realized she was there. As soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. 45 minutes between...
Yeah, right?
They must have a lot of free time on their hands since I showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why, even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer! You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Is the path that they were on made of sand or something?
I guess.
Oh, alright. I was just sitting here trying to figure out, like, well, the picture appears to show him near a beach, but it looked like he fell down a parkway to another part of the park, not necessarily a beachfront, so...
Yeah, I guess it's just like a dirt path or something, or a sand path. I don't know.
What kind of park has sand?
I don't know.
I mean...
I don't know.
Alright, anyway.
She ran away? Just like that?
Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Or should I say that guilty bird? Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education?
Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, she ran away the instant she saw you. How can you tell it was my client?
The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true. Mr. Wright, I'm striking a question from the record.
How can I get more information out of him?
So him with the banana.
As in...
As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or do they not teach you that at your pitiful school?
You think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
I already know, but I'm gonna press all these.
The glasses again?
No.
Or the banana?
No. How long it took for him to call the police?
Oh.
Even you pointed that out.
Oh. Well, it said after 6 p.m., so I mean...
It was 6:28. The time of death was 6:28.
Oh. We haven't looked at the autopsy report yet, so I don't know.
I literally just looked at it.
You did? Oh. Okay.
How do you know what time it was?
The detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college.
I don't believe this.
I'll have you know I graduated from Michigan Tech or something. I don't know, whatever a really good, police academy is.
Fucking...
Hey, I just threw out a name. I genuinely don't know.
But he went to Lada's college, Country U.
Meanwhile, this guy went to fucking probably PragerU.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, it doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I'm wrong, then the detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why, you're just some lousy kid who...
I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond?
So you're saying that they were police on the scene by 7 p.m. So.
Well, they got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in the area that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over her, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people of this country.
I can't find anything out of the ordinance testimony.
Why don't you take one more look at the court record?
Yeah, I guess I should. Alright.
Is that all of the statement?
Yep.
Okay.
Mr. Wellington, would you please look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So, what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it?
Ah!
I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
Grrr.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing the terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Ah!
Mr. Wellington.
Yes?
Yes? Explain
Oh,
yourself.
sorry.
What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
I don't know why I
Also,
voiced...
Wright, I hate to say it again, but please don't raise your voice at Pain. He's a wimp.
Hey, I'm right here, you know.
And?
Ah!
Anyway.
And another boot to the head for...
And another boot to the head for Jenny the Wimp.
Jenny and the Wimp, yeah.
Also, I like how he has basically that exact same voice in the boot to the head sequence.
I know, right?
It's... Ah! Ugh.
Answer the question.
Pain's like, eh! Wait, hang on, I'm not on trial.
Yeah.
Telephone, I mean...
Spit it out!
I was searching for a phone booth.
A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special.
Witness.
I lost my cell phone! There! Are you happy?
You lost it?
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard of all geniuses? By rationale, curriculum, I am a genius. Plain people, you don't understand. Simple. Enough.
Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick, that cell phone. Could it be?
You mean this phone that Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming.
I mean, it's blue, it matches the glasses, and they match the suit, so I mean...
Yeah. What? What should I do now?
Question further!
Well, Mr. Wellington, where is his cell phone right now?
What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See? Here it is.
Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. They look identical.
Mm-hmm.
Which be... Well, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have a cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Wait a second, of course, because if the con artists are all, like, talking to each other, of course they're all going to have burner phones.
Yeah.
And so that's why they all look the same, because there's some cheap-ass phone they use them just to contact each other.
Yep.
Which we can prove that from the list that the call was probably made from that phone, implicating that he was the one searching for the phone which set up the murder, and he did the murder there, and somehow when he pushed him, he pulled the glasses off and crunch.
Yes.
And that's why it took him so damn long to fucking search for a phone booth, because he was using his hand to write the victim's name in the sand and then go call the police on the phone booth.
Yes.
But the question is, why did... What was Miss Bird? Why didn't she, like, notice any of that happening?
Oh. I guess we'll find out.
Did she also lose her... No, because she's wearing her glasses.
Well...
But it was her spare pair, which means that Was she attacked or something?
She's, according to the witness, she ran away as soon as she saw him.
Right, so...
That part might be true.
And I can believe that, but what I don't understand... Well, I mean, maybe because there was, like, no easy path to get down. I mean, it's 9 feet. Like,
yeah.
I guess she theoretically could just jump it, but it fucking hurt.
Yeah. Anyway.
And possibly, like, strain or break one of her legs, so I mean...
Yeah.
Anyway, so obviously she was probably running away to try to find a path down to, well, help her boyfriend.
Right.
But about her glasses, though, I mean, maybe no, because if Mr. Williamson attacked her, she would have said something.
Yeah.
So...
She said that she accidentally stepped on her glasses this morning.
Oh, alright.
That she literally said that.
Right.
Anyway.
Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way, leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something.
Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. It doesn't... I don't believe there's ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
How dare you? It's literally right behind the thing where he fell, like...
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. Do you have any sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. 7 should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. A photo!
It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
A crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, there's something wrong with you!
No! It's a phone booth.
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Oh! Order!
What is reporting the crime scene a little late proof to the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion as his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that this was that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. On top of that, we saw the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
Was he...
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
There's only
Randy?
one. Yeah, there's only one possible explanation.
Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there's only one possibility.
Please present the court one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why did the witness call the police right away?
Probably because he was doing this. Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced.
Perhaps.
That's not it. That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out.
It's not the crime scene photo? I suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then.
But before you do, you will be penalized. I guess at least it's only one, but this is the tutorial level. I mean, come on.
I thought it was because he was writing her name in the sand. Ouch.
Is it the glasses?
Maybe?
Yep.
Mr. Wellington. Jeez.
What? Don't do that! You almost gave me a heart attack!
There are these. These are your glasses, aren't they?
Ah! Where did you find... Gah!
I believe the court heard what you just confessed to. That these are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
What, under the victim's body? Order! Order! No, wait a second! Hold on! I didn't confess to confirm anything!
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, dust and prints grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize is they're under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer?
Of course. That is precisely what I'm doing.
Oh!
Jeez Louise. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to it after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again.
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of my knife. This is a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
It seems that this case is really edge-worthy.
But Edgeworth retired.
I know.
Or resigned, I guess.
Do we see him again at least in later cases?
Let's move on.
I don't care if it's like as a witness or they just do we see him again.
I'd rather not say.
Did he get fucking killed?
I'd rather not.
Oh my god!
Ah!
No! What?
Let's move on!
No!
Let's move on!
What the fuck is wrong with this game series? Why do they make all these lovable characters and then fucking kill them off? Ah! Man, so what? We're gonna use Maya to fucking talk to... Oh man! God damn it!
Let's move on.
Why did my character have to die? God. Why did he resign?
He resigned. What can I say? I never said he died. That's something you assumed.
The smirk on your face and the change in tone in your voice tells everything.
Let's move on.
You're avoiding the question.
Let's move on.
Order. Another boot for the win.
Your Honor, the defense. Ow!
Silence!
Why'd you throw a boot at me?
Because you're a wimp. Again.
Oh,
Look, the bailiff just chucks his boot at him.
the defense is making a mockery of this court, and so is the bailiff. Ah! Without any solid ground to stand on, and without any boots to stand on it with, so he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Standing in your boots, eh?
Ah!
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This is third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right?
But we already wrote. No, this was not written by the victim himself. After all,
Sorry, pass him.
yeah, go ahead. The defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie? Or Maggie with a Y?
Right.
Here's a good point.
My turn for some milk.
The witness didn't even know of Miss Burr before this trial.
Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn.
Cell phone!
The defendant's name was Maggie.
Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
The phone? Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone on the day of the murder, correct?
So, what if I didn't?
When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why, how did you...
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Silence, wimp. Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murderer?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up the I lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Hello?
That's the guy.
Oh, thank you! I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up with you and I can give it back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
That's when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
My client's name is Maggie, but the one that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if you knew how her name. If all you knew was how her name sounded.
Eek! Eureka? Order! Order! Boot to the head.
But Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person would usually not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
Can you explain what motive this witness could have had? Is it over the glove? Did he think it was made of gold or something because it was so yellow?
What? No, he thought it was bananas, remember?
Right,
This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
This shit is bananas. Anyway, but is there any way maybe he thought it was like made of gold when he caught like a glimpse of it or something?
No.
Or...
He legit thought it was just a bunch of bananas.
Oh, I mean like when he still had his glasses, maybe he like...
No.
Speculation and trying to give him motive.
Well, on the next episode, maybe Johnny will stop being such a dum-dum.
What can I say? I'm just a sucker.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible. After all, he did think the whole thing with the microphone and all that. Okay, but see you guys next time.
What?